The IPBaseT Manager is the all-in-one management and control application for Aurora Multimedia's IPBaseT series of AV over IP transceiver products. The process of documenting IP-based network devices is necessary. The exclusive rapid deployment tool from Aurora Multimedia provides the means to record critical device information for every IPBaseT device on the network. Once connected to the network, the IPBaseT devices will populate. To initiate, click the Tools menu and choose Rapid Deployment. Once the Rapid Deployment dialog window appears, to retrieve the network settings, click the Download button. Select the location to store the file, click Save. You can also upload changes to the devices on the network. To do so, simply click Tools, Rapid Deployment, Upload, click the Apply button. The resulting spreadsheet contains all settings for the devices, each with options that can be altered. The process is straightforward. Now let's take a look at the parameters and the options that we can modify. The device ID is the factory given identifier, and it should not be edited. The ID contains the IPBaseT series of device, its device mode, and the last 4 digits of the unit's serial number. The device mode indicates if the unit is acting as an encoder or a decoder. As the IPBaseT units are transceivers, they can be set to either mode via a control program, software, or even from the front panel of the unit. This serves to document the last known state. The device name initially contains the same information as the device ID, but the device name can be edited to clearly reflect its location. While not required, for consistency, we recommend that you keep the last 4 digits of the serial number in the name. The IP address indicates the current addressing of the unit. This can be changed here and saved and later uploaded to devices. The IP mode indicates at the time of download the current IP address mode of the unit. The IPX can be set to static or DHCP. The VLX defaults to an auto IP, the automatic private IP addressing. This is typically a Class B 169254 address. The IPX is defaulted to DHCP and will obtain an address from the network. The mask parameter indicates the subnet mask entered or assigned for the IP address. Generally, the subnet mask is assigned automatically based on the class of IP address being used. There are occasions where an IT manager will use a non-standard subnet mask. Any changes should be done in collaboration with that IT manager. The gateway parameter, often called the default gateway, indicates the physical address of the router. The gateway device manages network data routing from one subnet or class of IP addresses to another. Front panel lock parameter is set to true. The buttons on the front of the device will no longer function. When auto sense is set to true, the input will detect when a new HDMI or VGA cable, if you're using the VLX TCW wall plate, is connected, and the device will automatically switch to it. HDCP, that is High Bandwidth Digital Content Protection, can be turned on or off at the encoder or source side only. HDCP is ubiquitous on consumer media sources, but in-house materials may not add this to provide ease of distribution. The serial port on IPBaseT transceivers follow the EIA-TIA 232 standard for bidirectional serial communication with equipment. The baud rate options are 9200, 384, 50C76, and 1152. The data bit options are 7 or 8 bits. 8 bits is typical. The stop bits options are 1 or 2 stop bits. Parity is fixed at none. The IPBaseT transceivers, when set to decoder, have the ability to set up video wall configurations. The video wall enable parameter is followed by 13 sizing parameters, but only the enable can be changed. Once the parameters are set inside of the IPBaseT device, they can be uploaded via the rapid deployment tool and used for future documentation. The stream source parameter sets which input of the encoder is sent to the decoders. The stream source can be set to HDMI 1, HDMI 2, or VGA when using a VLX TCW2VC. This parameter only sets the stream source at the time of recording or uploading. Changes can be made via the front panel, via the control system, or the device embedded configuration pages. The VLX and the IPX can break away the audio signal, providing the ability to choose which audio source, if any, routes with the video. The options on this parameter are line in and HDMI audio. Line in streams the line input of the encoder, and HDMI streams the HDMI audio. The IPBaseT units have an audio mixer built in, with the analog audio source HDMI option allows the HDMI source audio from the encoder to be routed to the line out of the decoder. The analog audio source line in enables the audio mixer to loop the local line in audio to the line out. The source connected to the analog line in connection will be routed to the local line out. This source, when enabled, does not send the local input to streaming. The IPBaseT line of transceivers provide a Dante audio option. Simply adding the Dante option card, installed via the bottom panel access, enables Dante audio. The audio mixer option outputs Dante stereo audio mixdown to the line out. In addition to receiving and processing a Dante signal, the VLX and IPX allow you to send local audio sources via the Dante stream. The options are slightly different depending on whether the unit is set as an encoder or a decoder. The options are line in or none for decoders, HDMI, line in, or none for encoders. Quite often, installations will use a variety of destination displays with differing capabilities. The IPBaseT transceivers provide the ability to scale the source signal to match the destination. There are 6 possible scaling options that can be set. Pass-through, which simply passes the signal with no change and no scaling occurring. Ultra HD 2160p25 sets the image to 3840 by 2160 at 25 Hz. Ultra HD 2160p30 sets the image to 3840 by 2160 at 30 Hz. Full HD 1080p50 sets the image to 1920 by 1080 at 50. Full HD 1080p sets the image to 1920 by 1080 at 60 Hz. You can find more detailed information on the Rapid Deployment tool and its parameters by going to the Aurora support page. That's support.auroramultimedia.com. Fast, flexible, functional. That's IPBaseT.